Hey! I don't know. I don't think. His strats are insane though. It's probably, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be react to that. I mean, he is very, very good. Look at this. They're just rushing past. And Thomas, he's here to take his time to pick the kills. And they just get wrecked by by them stacking A. He gets the dink and he falls back. Look how he falls back here. Takes it easy. Just takes a breather here. They smoke it off, and instead of just sitting there watching the smoke, he's going for a pick in mid. But then you realize, oh no. See how he pre-aims. Look at this pre-aim and see how he clears his corners. Look at this pre-aim. Gonna get wrecked from construction though. Their Inferno is beautiful to watch. See, he just leaves them. He just leaves them in the apps. Well, fuck apps. I don't know. We don't need to get that guy. Okay. Okay. This makes sense. Because I said, Azena, you're using you're using your timing and just pushes past. You'll kill him later, yeah. And your teammate's behind you. You should just go push. Is your team's fault for falling behind. Now I know why you fell behind. Just that. Just him lurking here. And then you have to go help him, and then you get caught out because you tried to help him. You should have just let him fight, and you should have gone pit. Because Jakobsen, he's in boiler, right? He has so many ways to fall back. There's so many ways he can fall back to not be just not get to not be caught out. But then you push, and you can only go behind the pillar, and then you're stuck. So you should have let him fight, and you should have gone in pit. You had a scout. You could have held. You could have held just you and Uleka. Could have held this site by your own, 2 versus 3, in case he just died from the guy without getting a kill as well. You had a scout, hold long range, and you can have Uleka just covering you. Let him die. Keep watching this beautiful team. Yeah. I think I actually put in a good word for you when you were, yeah. I think I put in a good word for you here, on this team. I'm not sure. I told him the truth, what I actually think about you. Don't exactly know what it is, but it was mostly positive, I think. He's just holding behind. Look at how he's hugging this corner with his crosser. He's pre-aiming. And then there's one flash and they just explode into the site. Just kill everything. Then you just look how beautiful it is to look at. Just checking every corner. Just having his crosser glued to the side of the corner headshot position. But the thing is, the CT side of Stonefire has always been lacking. It's always been struggle to hold CT. And Losh fucking loves the smoke. And they're just. I was talking to Azena about this, and all I said was, they're stacking B and you're going B, I'm just gonna sit and enjoy you guys push this. Yeah, you got the skill for it. That's true. The tactician's mind, the insane offer to control the map, and then. And this is where I said you would want the smoke for this molly, and then you just smoked it. The double smoke. Not your fault. Maybe it was called that you shouldn't have smoked it, but it's better to pre-smoke it. He sees the people and he pre-mollies, and then he goes to hold it. He falls back, found another smoke, re-smoking it. Now look at this. He's not gonna peek. Okay, but he's not gonna peek this. He's just gonna hide. Just hiding. Oh. That is disgusting. I even call it, and he actually gets the exit, but I didn't know he got it through the smoke. Yeah, back. Completely. But you're doing a good job. I can do your next, Eban. This is my last for the line. What skill level are you, Eban? Because this right here is above global, so you might actually see how teamwork works. So I'd suggest you sit and look. This is how the game should be played. All you need is more practice and some minor tweaks, but the T side is amazing for this team. That molly from Azina. Azina's mollies for construction are on point. Well, these guys are phase at 10s, most of them. So you'll have something to learn. But this is a full team though, so this is nothing to do with face it pugs. They are good. You're all good, Thomas. You're good too. Or else you wouldn't have been here. You're the only face at 10? Yeah, they don't play pugs. That's probably why. They don't play pugs at all. I actually think Kiram is like Legendary Eagle or something in matchmaking. Oh, the mollies are good. Oh, okay. Yeah, they never pug. And I understand why. You just pressuring the car. It's actually not a car anymore, but they would have been level 10s. You're sick, dude. At least you have, yeah, very sick, insane, very insane right there, getting caught out and jumping on top of the car. Yes, very insane. I'm getting impressed by that timing. The thing is, you mollied it, and then they re-mollied, and then they took back to positioning, and you forgot, or you wanted to check behind the car before. Yeah. I love the flashes and the way you clear corners. You have low utility or something? Yeah. Low-ish. You usually molly off, but why didn't you molly off? Your molly's gone. Pre-aim. On point. I love holding this position right here between these two. Consistency is key. Yep. And these mollies on B is just wrecking everyone. I was impressed by that kill. I thought it was yours actually. Are you just crossing your fingers that construction is clear on the right side? A little bit over peak and a little bit over aggression, but it's 5 versus 2. I mean, there are and a half force buy. Getting these kills are probably worth it. Yeah. If it wasn't smoked, it would have been fine, I guess. But you have 3 people on 16k. He has 15k after buying. Who's mulling B though? Yeah, but I mean, it's not that you lose anything. The only thing that happens is that they gain $300 for a kill. Okay, you see this? Are you here, man? KCV? Bad Kid Killer? Are you here? Are you watching this? Because this is important. Remember I told you you need to keep moving when holding an angle? This guy, he goes through a couple of keyboards a match compared to you. That's good. That's good. No need to learn these smokes. Flash you can learn, but these smokes are no point in learning because it's a little bit about there's a little bit about team play involved in these smokes. Flashes are fine; they're good to learn, but the smokes are hard to use unless you know what. Yeah. Oh, that's unlucky. I had to switch 4 keyboards that game. That's unlucky with the pre-aim, but you got him anyways. You see, he's even when he's waiting, he's just 80, 80, 80. You play on laptop, yeah. You were missing a molly or what? Oh, you faked A or you faked B? What? Why are you so aggressive on A? It worked. You fucked them up. But then you're gonna hunt him. Learn the molly. You faked A, okay. You won nuke, TheZartex? Nice, man. You should watch this. This is with my old team. This is fully team play. You will learn a lot from this. Just seeing the missed pre-aim. Watch this pre-aim. I bet you at some point. Boom! Look at that. Look at that pre-aim. Look how beautiful that is. It's just... You even held it with an AWP and... Yeah, exactly. I knew you'd get it. It's just consistency. It's just the way it should be done. And look, he's keep moving. We won 4 rounds on T side and then he just came back on CT. That's nice, man. I like that you guys win a lot after getting a few tips. Okay, I want to explain this flash to you guys. The other way around. They came back on CT. Oh, okay, okay. I want to explain this flash. So the timing is he jumps into pit, and after the timing that people usually use to push up second, and then push up here. So this flash works on this timing that he flashes this, and then they could push it. And that's why he flashes it, so they keep being scared of this flash. Just to have presence on this map, make them guess what they're going to do. Azina just owning with the AWP. I love that molly. We didn't see that. Didn't happen. Don't worry about it. You didn't check dark. There it is. All the reason why I flash so that they don't peek me as I jump out of the Mexican. Yeah, that as well. First guy is gonna molly banana, as always. Flashing it. How are you? Oh, and then you fight it with the smoke. Okay. So what they do is they aim here and run and throw a molly. That's how you molly. Didn't see you didn't do it this round. Maybe he'll do it next round. Then you just keep jiggle peeking this. And look at this guy. He has his back turned in case they flash. If they flash and Thomas, he peeks this and then he gets flashed, Oleka can turn around and he can make sure he doesn't push Thomas. And then you get flashed and that's just the perfect time flash. The smoke is dangerous. I'm not sure about this cross. If he opt this, you knew he had an op on site. If he stood here, there was no flash to cover it. There is the flash, but you could have died. But you just cleared the site like beasts. Magnificent beasts. But that's good, TheZartex, that you actually got the win. You'll get it in the end. You'll get these ranks that you want. I'm breathing pros here, Thomas. Breathing pros. A little bit over aggression, but I mean it's fine. I love this reaction. I even called it with a Xena. I love this reaction here. They smoke so they can push second mid, and they just molly it off behind the smoke. I hope so. I hope you guys will make it. You deserve it. I wish I could be your designated coach, but I just don't have the time or the will to coach one separate team. I got another offer today to coach a team. It's just I'd rather help out the community here. If my stream works out, it will work out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I called Azina out on pushing here with the solo with off, but it worked out, so it's fine. 9 HP. Pushing out in the open with op, I mean, high risk. But it worked out. Yeah. And the thing is, I'm not even expecting a follow for it. Worst case, I help some people out, like, if it doesn't work out. There are a few people doing the same thing, but they're not streaming it. And I want to stream it to be able to talk to my viewers and stuff. The only thing I want to change is I want to have a separate chat, like between you and me, Thomas, since this is your demo. I want to have a separate chat with you on my stream. If I have it in top right corner of the stream or something like that. Yeah, that's awesome. That's always good. Yeah, as I said, I would like a separate window for chatting with you, because the thing is, you take up a lot of the chat, and people might be scared of chatting while we do this. And if they're chatting, what you write to me and how you answer stuff and etc. of what you know and what you don't know might be gone. Thanks for the follow, man. E-Button Gamer, I appreciate it. Yeah, look at this bad killer. You flashed it instead. So, you just said it yourself, Thomas. You should have thrown it. But did you? I mean, it's 11-1. At this point, it's just... But I'm interested in CT. I don't care about this or this. Especially not about that round. Max is live. That's what we want to see, huh? Here we go. Teach me how to CT. Don't stand here. Rule number 1. Because My friend wants to play a comp game and I want to get more in for the night. Yeah, sure, man. Sure, man. What? You started something new? You're welcome, Bad Killer. Bad kid. Why are you doing this? Yeah, I'll watch all the rounds. Um, so the reason why I don't like this positioning is if they smoke this off, and then when they smoke this off, they will push short, and they will peek this. Yeah, but I just mean, because if they peek you, you have nowhere to go. I mean, in general, this round is fine. If it works out this round, whatever. But in general, well, it's a smoke here. There's two smokes here. What is he going to do? Nothing about the short guy. You're going to be caught out. You have nowhere to fall back, and smoking pit is normal. He can be flashed. He can be mullied out. He can be like a lot of people are afraid of pit and will have some utility towards pit, and you have no way to get out. I guess you can crouch behind the wall and just wait it out, but then you lose A sight, and then Losh is just fucked. Yeah, it is a risk reward. Uh, yeah. Right now, especially now, you should move because now they know that you're here and you're moving. Because right now, they think you're still there. So you're 4 on site. You're gonna still be scared. They will have to check it. And you're doing the crossfire. And the molly to just buy time. A little bit deep, that molly. And you're a little bit out of position right now. Like, what are you doing out here in no man's land? I know you don't want to stand with Kram. I see that, Cream. But yeah. And you just get wrecked, overrun. And you got the B spawn, I guess. Oh yeah, full armor. The machine guns. Gotcha. I guess you can try for it. Not sure if it's worth risking the pistol rounds. Well, maybe it's not worth that much. I'm not sure if you should peek this. If Uleka is already holding that angle, you might as well bait him. Because you'll just get one tapped here. Well, especially without armor, you want to have cover, right? Especially without armor. So yeah. I think Oleka, if he wants to hold that with the deagle, I'd probably have him hold that angle instead of you. Yeah. UMP mid rush. Um, then you take banana control. This is good. I like the late banana take. I like that. Welcome back, teammate. How did it go? Oh. Yeah, you need to. And you want to save. I could do it if you want. I got one before you though. You throw a grenade and then you run back. Then you just hold A sensibly. This is scary. Just unlucky. Yeah, probably. Probably right. That's what you would want. You would want that many kills to be able to, for it to work out. One minute. You have 2 smokes. 30 seconds. I'd start smoking now. There's the smoke. Your flash killed the Lekka. Oh, I remember this. I had to go and check you because I was like, well, Lekka just died and he's pushing Banana with 3 people right in front of him? Is he fighting this? What is he doing? I actually had to go and see what you were doing. Yeah, it feels bad. I think you should use the boost. Because I feel like you're insignificant. You're not really doing anything on B. You're there and you're jiggle peeking, but there is your second kill. He's pushing through smoke. Did he re-peek it or did he die in your first peek? What's his score at? You changed out positions. Died on your first. Holding an off angle. So I don't feel like you're playing with your teammates, Thomas. Yeah, you're not playing bad. You're just unlucky and a little bit of bad positioning because you're not. So what's your plan here, right? You're holding an off angle. So they're pushing this way. Are you gonna ace if they push you, or? Because then you're gonna kill the first one. Obviously, you're expecting to kill the first one, and the second one, you're expecting to kill that one too, because they will push two people. You're not gonna push Arch with one, and that's if you're lucky and they're pushing without utility. These two are playing together. What are you doing? First guy, you kill the first guy. The second guy will be right behind him. You're dead before you get that far. Cubby, you will need someone to bait for you. Because if they molly it, they will have to flash you out, smoke you out, molly you out, something. If they don't molly it, they will check it. If you have someone baiting for you, they won't check it. At this point, oh shit. At this point, it's better if you hold this angle. What if I'd want to rewatch it? Yeah, but what if you have no information here? They can be anywhere. Krem is holding apps. Losh is holding short. Yeah, but if someone peeks you right now and you kill them, their friend is going to kill you before you fall back or before you get a flash out. Um, if you want to hold this for information, this is an off angle. You don't need to hold an off angle 5 versus 3, 5 versus 4, because you will have to kill everyone that pushes you right now, because you can't run and shoot, right? So I'd hold this, jiggle peek this, and sometimes I'd wide peek here. Just for information to see where they're going for the rotation. If they're gonna anchor sight, I'd just go here. Because he's holding pit. There's no big deal if they get this. If they get arch. If you die, they can split the site. So you can't die. If you die, you lose the round. If you don't get any kills, that's fine. But you need the information without dying. And you need it early enough for them to rotate. And since they're so deep in sight, he's not playing CT, you need the information earlier. And holding this off angle, you're just gonna die instantly. Maybe you get one kill, but that's not enough. So if you're only gonna satisfy with one kill or information, you might as well hold this or that, with the little wide peak to see short. But you're playing distant from your team right now. These two are together, playing together. These two are together, playing together, and then it's the lone wolf. This will be too far out because you can't help A, or if you had an op, you could have held this. Or at this point, you can hold short, then you can peek this once in a while. Maybe with a flash, maybe flashing from Kiram or Jakobsen. And now you have no information and you start rotating. You use utility, but you don't have any information. The only information that you have is that you don't have any. So you're running to and from. Didn't see that. That's fine. That's just you not. Oh no. Again, like I know it's bad timing that they see you. I understand that, but How do you get out of this without having anyone close? Then you free fire and hope you get. You see? Okay. There's not two pushing you. It's not one. There's three. So if you held this off angle, you see how close these guys are. Maybe you would have killed one. No, you shouldn't be there. If you had one here, it would have been fine. But imagine your off angle that we're talking about. These three would have just wrecked you. I think I would have held either this if I thought it was a B take and just infoed, and then I could have run around and had to harass them from library, or you can held short if you thought it was an A take and just held information if they went B. A little bit too far away from your teammates there. You could have done the same. I want to play Arch when the neck and the scene goes B to boost over the wall and banana. Yeah, you should know how to play every position though. Gotcha. But that's why we're here. That's why we're here. If you played perfectly, you wouldn't need to be here. This is good. And now he holds with you. He realized you're struggling. He probably saw it on the radar. He probably saw what I saw on the radar. He couldn't put it into words, but he just thought that you needed help. And he rotates B. Yeah, they need to push B now. They need to push B hard. They're so out of position. Good flash. What's your plan here? He smoked apps. Did he call that flash? If not, he needs to call those flashes from pit. And they take over Arch for you. Do not peek this. Do not. I repeat, do not peek this. I don't care if you have 5 teammates throwing 10 flashes. No, no. And you get punished. You barely survive. And you just panic shooting. The reason why is they're terrorists. They're supposed to hunt you. You don't need to show yourself here. Just hide. Have them look for you. Let them waste time. Get your teammates. If you die, Kerem dies. Yeah. Actually, Kerem is so sick, he doesn't, but there's no need for you to push this. Imagine how much worse it would have been for them if you were on the site. Knifing the ground out of frustration. So what are you doing here? What's the plan? He's spotting to see, and then he falling back, and then you peek to kill them? In an unfavored position? 50 FPS when the smoke runs in. That's awkward. That's horrible. But I mean, what's the plan? You're not playing around the Lekka at all. But it's an unfavored position with any weapon. They have AKs. You have, what gun do you have? FAMAS? With a FAMAS? No. No, no, no. Utility, do you have? Smoke. 129. Rekka. Because coffins, you're just gonna get one tapped, smoked out, mollied out, flashed out, and then you have to go connect construction. So basically, you have to come play construction. At this point, you should have been boosted. And then Oleka should have played your positioning or first oranges, and then baited for you. Because you have a worse weapon than you have the worst weapon at all. End of story. So you need to crossfire here. If you want to play coffins, you want to play this crossfire. And hope they didn't use utility. But at this level, everyone uses utility, or they're ecoing with Glocks, you know. Dark is a one and done position. One molly and you're dead. Unless you want to hide, but then you're leaving Oleka to die. Oleka could have played coffins with you here. That could have worked out. And then you can just smoke this to push out of the smoke if they smoke or you use utility on it. But because you have a FAMAS, no, I would have been boosted. Then played far back so they can't see you. You can push forward after they check it, or like I can make a noise. You can molly like, yeah. Right now you're useless at least, because you're hiding and they're like you just. Or you could have played CT, and when Oleka sees someone, you can peek out and you can peek him together. How don't you notice that you're useless here? Like, you're expecting Oleka to kill two and then you're gonna kill two, or? Now Oleka's just gonna get swarmed. He kills two. And then he gets swarmed. So he gets his too. I'm not trying to be rude, by the way, if it sounded rude. Again, you're cut off from your team. They play together, help each other out with utility. At least keep a flash out in case they're getting pressured by 5 people. You know, okay, perfect. I just don't want you to feel bad or something. You really like this positioning, but with Oleka's MP7, you could have played coffins, because he's always doing this. He's speaking this. Awesome. So you could have peeked. I'm taking all the rude comments you can get. I'm trying to be nice here. No, it's not that bad. It's just that I forget people have feelings sometimes. What you can do is you can wait for Oleka to peek. When he sees someone, you can peek out and you can engage together. Or you can take Oleka's positioning, or you can stay coffins and you can peek out, and then Oleka could have peeked with his MP7. Because back here you're useless. Unless you want to fight this and Oleka wants to hide, but Oleka doesn't want to be. Oleka wants to be proactive. He doesn't want to just sit still like someone else. You're just gonna get pre-fired sitting like that. This is fine though. That you flash him out. Try and watch some pro players play Cash. I hope that was supposed to be a flash. Oleka just looking at the Molotov, shaking his head. Or what? Terrible molly? Yeah. Well, they missed the molly they were gonna shoot on you. That flash. Look at that flash. Huh? That flash. That's the best utility you've thrown in your whole life, I think. Now this is good. Now you're doing what I talked about, right? He is hiding, and you're fighting. Now he's fighting, and you use your smoke instead of helping him. And instead of helping him, you're spraying the smoke, and you overpeak 3 people. You gonna peek further? No. And then you just get wrecked by one of them. A little bit of overpeak, a little bit of panic smoke. If Oleka was dead, the smoke would have been fine. But this overpeak is just very, very bad. Flash was good. Then you know you can throw that flash every time you execute. But I guess you have a lot more confidence in T. So why did you suddenly go aggressive apps? Do you have a play apps that you usually do when you're solo, or? Because I mean, you have no idea how this team plays apps. None whatsoever. I have the same kind of confidence both sides. Okay. You're just making noise in apps, making sure they know you're there. Now you're just hiding. You know they're coming there. You're screaming like a little girl. You're screaming like a little girl at this point. Come help me! Come help me! That they're not checking pit is ridiculous. That you're not checking pit is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but you were too worried about the site. To worry about your flank. The thing is, these 3 guys are veterans on this team. You can't compare yourself to them. All these 4 people, they've been playing together for, I don't know, 2 years? So it's hard to play. It's hard, I know. And they know each other so well. So it's hard to, like, just look at the way they're working together here. It's just, yeah. I hope you learned something. I hope you didn't feel like I just talked down at you, man. Oh, shit. So, Mr. GG, Mr. Ebon Gamer, man. You here still? Awesome, awesome.